Hey guys, this is Vess, and welcome back to another speed art slash commission. I kind of messed that up, huh? So yeah, this commission is for TheFallenEngi once again. It's Saint and Kiki. So this is a different saint. This is not the same saint that I had before. This is different. He's one from like the past, I guess. So don't get them confused. Don't get them confused. So Saint, what he is, he's angel slash human. And Kiki, she's like a succubus almost, like you know, she does her thing. The reason why I'm thinking succubus and I'm labeling her that is the fact that she has this cool power where she can kiss her hands and rip the spirit out of somebody. I mean the energy. Well, yeah, spirit energy, you know, same thing. So yeah, she can rip the spirit out, you know, the energy out of somebody. I keep saying spirit. The energy out of somebody, and I thought that was dope, yo. Like that was super cool, and I knew I was gonna have fun with I was gonna have fun with the commission. So yeah, guys, this commission was awesome. What I had thoughts for this was they are fighting or getting ready to go into battle, and they're like in their poses ready to do something. I wanted to have Kiki in that yes, I'm ready to fight face, and then with Saint, I wanted him to have, you know, that face of, oh god, here we go again, you know. So that was my plans for this. With her hair, I know some parts were straight in the front and then the rest was curly in the back, but I felt like the whole unit should have been curly because, you know, curly hair, you know, and beautiful women, it works, you know. So I was like, yeah, why not? And went ahead, did that, and I went and I looked at Saint and I was like, OMG, he reminds me of that guy from Bleach. I think it's Rukia's brother. Yeah, Rukia's brother, I will say. Even with, like, you know, I don't know, it's probably mixed with him and the guy with the white hair. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I got that vibe from him, so it was kind of cool to, you know, have an idea of maybe a slight personality in him, but I don't know, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I do. This whole commission, I think I was talking to Engi the whole time, because honestly speaking, when I do commissions, I like to interact with my commissioners because it gives me the idea of where their mind is set and what they want for their character. So when it comes down to color or it comes down to anything else, I like to ask questions, a lot of questions. And then like with the color, the pictures that I got, they had a certain color for Kiki, and I was like, oh man, is her skin white like paper, or is it pale and has like that porcelain tone? So you know, it was nice to have him there so that he can be like, yeah, it has the porcelain tone, you know. So yeah, that was the cool part about, you know, doing commissions in general, just having that interaction so that you could be able to pull off what the commissioner's thinking. Another thing that I did was I made her wings a little bit more slanted, and that's because, you know, she's forward. So if you see her wings looking a little bit smaller than normal, that's because she's forward. For his face, I was thinking, you know, thin eyebrows, you know, nice looking eyes, just like he has it in the image there. Nothing too crazy, you know. I wanted something to be simple, cool, and give him that face. that oh god, here we go again. Now here we go again face. I'm always doing something, guys. I'm always doing something, thinking about something. I do like his hair. His hair was awesome. I didn't know to go spiky or go semi-spiky, so that was something that I played with a little bit. And I did give him all his stuff, like his shirt, the stuff that goes with his shirt. I did ask questions about that because one looks pinkish and the other one looks purple. So I was like, oh, what is this? So Engi helped me with that also. Another cool thing was I decided to design his blade a little bit more to the little bit that I had. like the little information that I had. Oh my God, here I go with music again. Me and my Christian music, guys. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Okay, so we're back, and I was recording the first half, and it seemed like went ahead, the second half actually, and went ahead and deleted. This is something that normally happens. I don't know what's wrong with me. It even happened with this commission. Like, I'll be drawing, and then I have to do something real quick or move something, and my mind just goes blank. And when I come back, I forget to hit record, or I think I hit record, and I just continue working. So yeah, that basically happened to me. You're gonna see it in this video too. And again, I was working on this. I used a little bit of reference because I had the idea of what I was doing, and if you could see right now on the top left, left, in the top left, you can see that I used a guy or woman, I don't know what it was, with a sheath, like how they hold it with the sword. So I wanted to give that same effect to Saint, because I was like, hey, that'd be kind of cool with his look, you know. I wanted to have that with her, the girl popping out, so it made it look really kind of, you know, made it look cool, man. It's just work. It's just thinking. Like, I feel like when you do commissions, it's all about thought, thinking process, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, if your anatomy looks good, if your anatomy doesn't look good. This is why we learning. This is why we continue to learn, is because we look at our artwork and we critique it as we go. That's what I do. I don't know if the majority of you guys do it, but I do it a lot, and you know, it helps me. It helps me grow. It helps me know that I need a reference or not, you know, especially with this one. I felt that I needed it. Like, I was like, oh man, the hands are not coming out the way I need it. The arm placement, I don't know. So I needed that reference to actually boost up the image a little bit more. So yeah, I really, really highly recommend references. That was a long pause. But I had to make it clear. The references are important, guys. Like, I know that you guys is like, for real, Vest, you say this all the time, but it's true. Like, if you're really trying to get, you're really trying to make your excel and learn, then references is key. Yeah, with this whole process, I did talk to Engi, especially with the coloring sequence. Like, I was like, are you sure this is this and this is that? Like, with her hair, I was like, are you sure it's supposed to look like this pink color? And he was like, no, it's supposed to look like a rosy red color. So the cool part was he sent me the swatch of what it's supposed to look like. So I swatch, yeah, something like that. The color with their name on it, and I was able to take that name. I dropped it, and then when I grabbed it, I was able to color everything the way it needed to be, you know, the red that was needed. With everything else, you know, I just went ahead, hit it off with the colors. When I finish with the colors, I usually send the whole image, like, yo, this is what I have, and does it look good? And usually the commissioner tells me yes or no. So that's one thing that I do, and I always recommend it to all my artists that's doing commissions. Talk to your commissioner. They're not gonna bite your head off. They're not gonna kill you. They're not gonna get mad. I always say, when you go ahead, you do your sketch, you send your sketch in. Hey, does this look right? If they say yes, continue. You go ahead and you continue. You do the line work. After you're done with the line work, you do the coloring. Like, you don't wait. You just do the coloring. And then you send in the line work with the coloring. And if they say, oh, this is off and that is off, you can easily fix it without doing the whole project and hating yourself that you didn't, you know, let them know, yo, this might be wrong and I feel like it might be wrong, or let me know your thoughts, you know. I always ask them to let me know their thoughts, because it's their piece, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, it's our piece because we draw it, but it's their imagination, is what they want, you know. They hired you to pull it off a certain type of way. The only thing that they liked a lot about you was your art style. Let me stop. But yeah, they call for you because they love your art style and they want you to draw. They want you to make their realities come true. So, you know, always, always ask your commissioner, hey, is this right? Hey, is this wrong? What's going on? You know, I think I have a good understanding with my commissioners, like almost a relationship type thing, where it's like, you know, I talk to them on a regular basis sometimes, and they ask me questions, and you know, I keep in contact, and then when they want a commission, I usually say yes, and then I do the commission and we talk. You know, I never really get all like, oh, you know, I don't know. So that's one thing that I do with my commissioners. I always talk to them because they're the ones that this is their art that they want, and I want to pull off the character as best as I can. You know, you can't do it perfect, but you could do it as best as you can. It's better trying than not trying, you know. So that's how I feel about, you know, talking to your commissioners and making sure everything gets done right. I know I mentioned this a whole bunch of times, but I feel like it's something that needs to be told a lot. Because, you know, I was brand new at this, and I think I'm not still brand new. I think I'm pretty good right now because I've been doing it for 2 years. But yeah, I will say that it's a good thing to understand. I don't know. I know I've seen things on DeviantArt where, you know, other artists scam other, you know, commissioners, and I feel like that's wrong. I never had the intent to do that, and I always communicated with my commissioners because I felt like they deserve that communication. Like, they deserve every little bit that they're paying you for, you know. Like, my commissions aren't expensive, but they aren't cheap. So what does it look like me running around with, you know, $50 and I'm trying to get this drawing done and I'm lollygagging, you know? Like, come on, you have to take this like a job. That's how I see it. Commission is a job. It helps me, like, honestly to speak, it helps me bring a little bit of a cash to my household. Justin, he works really hard and he takes care of everything in the house. The bills are always paid. You know, I never need or want for nothing. We always have extra because, you know, I do the savings part of our finances and I make sure that we're good. But I feel happy when I can be able to provide something. Like, my Patreon I do not use for myself. I have my Square Up for that. Like, if somebody wants to donate to me, they can go to my Square Up and they can say, hey, Ves, this is a one-time thing. So that's what I have for me. Like, if you guys want to donate to me, I guess, for a one-time thing, you go to my Square Up. That's all in the description, and then you could donate that one time. Some Patreons, they only my Patreons because of me, and I really appreciate those because they didn't really have to do that. So, you know, I usually put what I make on Patreon to Celestial Pulse, and whatever I make in commissions, I either put it in Celestial Pulse, or if I really need to, I'll put it towards bills or food or something that we need. Because honestly speaking, having 6 people in this household is pretty tight. So that's what I do. And you know, I don't beg. I just tell people, like, it's there, and if you want to, you can. You know, I'm not here to force nobody, because I'm not here to force nobody. Why would I force you guys, right? So yeah, that's what I do, and I just feel like it's appreciated. Like, people feel more appreciated when you talk to them and you try to get things done the way they want it to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stingy or crazy, so why not, right? I just shame on the ones that do, you know, they do scam commissioners. And if there's commissioners scamming artists, that's bad too. Don't do that. This is why I say you get your money up front or you get your money halfway, so that you can be able to produce the art. I produce the art, and if, like, let's say they pay half, I do half the work. And then I say pay the rest to do it. And if they pay the full amount, oh, I'm going deep levels. deep levels all day. So, you know, I'm very flexible with my commissioners, and I tell them how it is, what it is. I let them know, you know, keep everything out in the open, keep it transparent, because that's what they like. You know, they pay for you to do your work. They pay for you, so why not, right? So yeah, guys, that was a mouthful. I think I went on a mini rant. Oh my god. So yeah, after I did the coloring and stuff, I went ahead and added the kiss marks and stuff, because I thought that'd be kind of cool. Just adding her power and adding Saint's power added to this whole scenario. And I made it dark so that you could be able to see the light in their power. If it was lighter, you wouldn't see too much. You'll see some of it, but not too much. So having a dark scene gave it a good, you know, good view of it. After I was done with that and I went ahead and signed, this is how it came out looking, and I think it came out looking really good. Engi loved it, so I was very, very happy about that. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, hit that like, and if you're here and you're new and you're like, Vess, I like what you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe and become a pulse, become part of the family. Again, guys, remember that I stream Fridays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, if you want to join us, have fun and make jokes, come over there, have fun with us. Again, guys, thank you for watching, sharing, telling a friend, and helping a friend. Have an amazing rest of the day. Bye-bye.